is hurting himself by laughing at this trailer for Lego Star Wars. He likes it. Before we get into the show today, let us not forget we have some great partners for WDW After Dark, the weekly webcast for you, the Disney fans, late night talk show action. Don't forget to book your Disney vacation with magicaljourneysvacations.com. Kristen is fully earmarked, authorized vacation planner. Yes, so she can help you book your Disney trip, any type of cruise you might want to book when it comes to Disney or, celebrity. I'm having some brain issues here. A little bit of a delay, as always.
Let's see. His train of thought is still boarding at the station. Is that what you're telling us?
It's still happening. Yes, it's still happening.
I have plenty of room to talk, Mister. I'm enjoying happy meds.
Let's see. Any cruise line also booking for the Universal theme parks as well. And
the way you'd want to go there is beyond us.
Oh, there you go, man. Well, Harry Potter's awesome. But if you want, of course, save big, save time, save money, and spend the rest of the money you save at the parks like you should by booking with my wife, Kristen, at magicaljourneysvacations.com. Also, you might want to go ahead and bookmark wdwafterdark.com. Not only that website is a go-to place for Fandango, buying your movie tickets, because Deadpool's coming out here in a few days. You've got Civil War, Captain America Civil War coming out by Marvel just in a few days. But it's a great place to get caught up on all the podcasts and webcasts that WDW After Dark has to offer there at wdwafterdark.com. Also, Amazon. Check out Amazon, because they will help you get all the gear that you want, that you need. And of course, every single time you hit purchase, a little bit of kickback is shoveled to the show in order to help keep our production costs down, because we offer this show every week for free, every single week.
And it's worth every penny.
It's worth every penny, y'all. I'm telling you. So it doesn't cost you any more to shop with Amazon, but when you click our link there at wdwafterdark.com, Amazon does a solid by kicking us a little bit of a commission for that. And you're going to shop Amazon anyway. So might as well shoot a little love to your friends here at WDW After Dark, because you love us and we want to help you. So help us help you help you. Does that make sense? Good. Now on with the show.
WDW After Dark. Now loading.
WDW After Dark. WDW After Dark. Live and uncensored. Starring Jeff Davis, Elton John, Kristen Hetzel, and Eric Allen. WDW After Dark is live and uncensored. Call the hotline at 410-98-WDW-AD. Follow us on Facebook at WDW After Dark Webcast, and Twitter at WDW After Dark. Headline news: Disney food, video games, Marvel and Star Wars. WDW After Dark, live and uncensored. And now prepare yourself for WDW After Dark.
Welcome to WDW After Dark, your weekly webcast for you, the Disney fans. It is late night format. All things happen. All things, I guess it's no holds barred discussion about Disney and the parks, Marvel and Star Wars, video games, pop culture in general. I am your host, your not so ghost host. I am corporeal. You can feel me. I'm not a floating head. My name is Elton John.
I don't want to feel you right now.
Joined by our super friend, the host with the most. He is known as the Thunder Beaver, also host of several shows on the Sorcerer Radio network, celebrating 15 years of broadcasting Mr. Eric Allen. How are you, sir?
Yo, how you doing?
I'm good, man. Are you on some pain meds? What's going on with you?
Dude, you could just put a camera on me and it'd be like a Pink Floyd video because I am comfortably numb, my friend. No, to put it in a nutshell, I pulled muscles in my neck, and so now I can't turn my head. I have to turn like Herman Munster's, like Lily, Grandpa, Spot. Just turn my whole body, and I told my doctor it's a shame that nobody remembers Herman Munster like they should, or as many people remember him like they should. But that's neither here nor there. But lovely muscle relaxers and pain meds. So just stick around. None of us know exactly what I'm going to say, least of all me.
That's good. We are live and uncensored as we are every single week. So
thanks, Skippy.
Apparently, I'm having trouble speaking this week. Not only do I have a bit of a delay in my headphones as I normally do, because I'm tracking this with a little bit of latency, monitoring the broadcast as well as speaking. So it's an art that I'm still working on, because we don't do this in commercial radio. You actually hear the on-air signal without latency, so it's kind of a cool thing, right? But I'm pretty loopy. I've had a really, really weird month, just traveling and work, and then just coming back from vacation at Walt Disney World, driving back. So literally within 24, almost 30 hours, I was on and in Anaheim and in Nashville and in Florida. It's very weird. So yeah, I'm feeling kind of odd. And while I was there, and by the way, let me go ahead and tease the fact that we do have some Disney headline news for this week. We're going to truncate it. We're going to talk about my trip to Walt Disney World that I just came back from just the other day, and take whatever questions the Popcorn Peanut Gallery has in store for us today. So
no peanuts for me. I'm doing almonds.
You're doing almonds today? Okay, good for you. Good. Perfect.
Salt and vinegar.
Don't forget, you can follow us once again at WDW After Dark on Twitter, also WDW After Dark webcast on Facebook, and of course, for all things After Dark, check out our podcast on iTunes and our videos on YouTube there at wdwafterdark.com. Okay, so when I was on the West Coast this week, I had every intention to check out Downtown Disney, go in to Disneyland and check out what they're doing with the Hyperspace Mountain. And for those of you that are watching,
a Kardashian-sized butt.
Yes,
coming up.
Yes, and what happens? I'm too damn tired. I worked a trade show all day for days, setting up, tearing down, talking to people. The closest I got was going into downtown Disneyland, going into Earl of Sandwich, and then hanging out over there at Trader Sam's Tiki Bar there at the Disneyland Hotel. That is all I did.
But you know what?
Not go to the park, but yes.
You still got more than most people ever get in a lifetime.
Oh, well, that's true.
See, there you go. You got to spin it, dude.
That always the bright side of life, as they say. Eric Cleese, all them good people.
Yes.
So I will say this: Trader Sam's did not disappoint this time. The staff was great. The bartenders are always the same bartenders that are normally there. I had a bunch of tiki rums, drinks, and shipwrecks, and we had a jolly old time, let me tell you. So, hey, in the life of Jeff, hey guys, I'm watching Love Disney. Well, we love you too, Jeff, in the chat room. Thank you. But let me tell you, it's something that I love every single year. I head out to Anaheim. I do the work. My friends go, Aljon, when are we going to Trader Sam's? Because it is a ritual. It is a tradition. So I brought the team to work, or brought the work team to Trader Sam's, and we had a blast as always.
Oh, nice.
And so that was always good. So Trader Sam's definitely must check out if you're there on the West Coast, there at the Disneyland Hotel. However, afterwards, flew back to Nashville, drove from Nashville to Orlando, worn out, beat up, tired, get to the hotel, realized we made a huge mistake because we didn't stay on property this time. I was using some of my points for my hotel travel that I accrue throughout the year. And
you had
hotel
one job,
was not,
dude.
I know. The hotel was not that good. Good. The service at this particular hotel, and it will go nameless because I don't want to be that guy.
Well, it should.
But I will tell you that when you're sleeping, and you're getting up, you're getting ready to have breakfast at the hotel lobby, and you hear the staff banging doors at 8:00 in the morning. This is not a good sign, folks. This is not a good sign. You should contact the manager and say, look, I understand they're trying to clean the rooms up, but they could do it in a way that isn't so disruptive to your sleep. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not cool. And I've stayed, you and I have stayed at a lot of different hotels over the years, Eric. I mean, you travel, I travel, on a weekly basis. You know this. If you've ever watched a show, you know how much I travel. Most of the time I'm broadcasting out of a hotel room somewhere in the United States. And
it is more often than not that you are.
Mm-hmm. So
instead of where you're at now with the wall of wow behind you.
The wall of guitars, yeah. The WDW Tiki Room studio here in Nash Vegas. But I will say this. I did have a great time at the Walt Disney World Resort this time out. We will go into a little bit of depth in here. Typically, Eric and I are joined by two more of our co-hosts, part of the Talking Head panel here. Kristen, who runs Magical Journeys Travel, our travel expert and dining expert at diningatdisney.com. She is at the Nashville Predators NHL hockey game that's going on. Jeff Davis is out. Who knows what's going on with Jeff? He's had a rough go at it recently, so I don't know what's going on with Jeff. You know what's up with Jeff, Eric?
He says something about joining the circus.
Oh, that's good. Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
So we will talk a little bit about our trip and then open the floor for discussion here momentarily. And we encourage you to share the word about us on Blab. We're happy to be using this platform to encourage the Disney discussion. So, without any further ado, let's move on to Disney headline news. In the news, sound the alarm. It's Disney.
We don't have a soundboard that works, so we just have to. We just have to make do. Hey, what do you want for free?
Exactly. Hey, it's Blab. We sound better than most. Damn it, that's what I'm going to say.
Okay.
Let's do this, Eric. You just recently saw. Because we're talking about Disney, Marvel, and Star Wars now. Moving into video games. Did you see the latest trailer for Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens?
Yes, I did. As a matter of fact, just this evening. And I will say this. When I first found out about Lego video games was the very first Lego Star Wars. And part of what really drew me into it is the fact that, the graphics are good, but they're not next gen good. I mean, you're animating Lego bricks. How hard can that be? It's not the intense gameplay experience. I mean, you're playing with Lego. But the thing is, Lego games, they love the source material, but they do not take it seriously. Like what you're seeing here. You see things that just don't like that. You see things that weren't in the movie, but you were probably kind of thinking it. Like, the lights blinking inside the stormtrooper carrier, and it's just like a guy off to the side. He's just hitting the light on and off, on and off, on and off. So it's that humorous aspect of it that made me a fan of the Lego Star Wars games, and of course, like the Lego Pirates and the Lego Pirates and Lego Batman, Lego Indiana Jones. That's what I was trying to think. Yes, Lego freaking everything. Pain meds. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
That's okay.
But in recent games, it just doesn't seem to have. It just seems to have kind of lost it a little bit. It kind of lost the humor, lost the irreverence. This one seems to have gotten it back. And I think that it's one of those things that I was laughing the whole way through, just because, yes, some of it was childish. Yes, some of it was hokey, but it was fun. It was fun. It had me laughing. That's all I cared about.
Right.
So yes,
it
I
looks
probably
like an
will
amazing
get
game.
it.
Yes, you could go ahead and pick it up. PlayStation Vita, Xbox 360, Wii U, Nintendo 3DS family of systems, Windows PC, PS4, PlayStation 3, coming to those consoles and platforms June 28th, just a few months away. It'll be here before you know it, folks. So it looks really cool. Plus, there also will be some downloadable content, I do believe. And like I said, the trailers you saw looks pretty amazing. So awesome stuff there.
What I want to know is, how are they going to do that moment where...
That moment.
Yeah, that moment.
Listen back to WDW After Dark as we spoil the hell out of Star Wars. I don't want to do it here, but... Is it fair game already to spoil Star Wars?
I think it is. It's fair game. It's been out for over a month now. It's out for a month and a half, really. Mm-hmm. That part where Kylo Ren makes a solo kebab. That's what it is.
Well, yeah.
It's like, Happy Father's Day, Dad.
I'm Matt, the radar technician.
Yeah, there you go. That's workplace violence right there.
It is. It's a very hostile work environment.
Yeah, there you go. Hostile.
Well, be on the lookout for that for sure. Coming to stores soon. You can use our Amazon link should you want to pre-order that video game, and it's great. I love the Lego games myself. Big fan, obviously, of the Star Wars Lego games and the Avengers ones as well. Good stuff there. Speaking of Avengers, Mr. Eric Allen,
yes,
Disney XD is returning with brand new Spider-Man and Avengers episodes animated series coming in March 13th to be exact. Spider-Man recruits a new team of Avengers to reunite and face off against their greatest adversaries in an action-packed series, Adversaries, on Disney XD. Ultimate Spider-Man versus the Sinister Six returns for a fourth season with a special 1-hour premiere February 21st at 9 p.m. Eastern, while the third season of Marvel's Avengers Ultron Revolution premieres Sunday, March 13th at 8:30 Eastern. And
so is this going to have the same voice talent as previous?
Absolutely. Exact same voice talent. Spider-Man versus Sinister Six voice cast includes Drake Bell as Peter Parker, Chi McBride from Hawaii Five-0, Nick Fury, Steven Weber. I'm sorry, Chi McBride as Nick Fury. Let's see here. Steven Weber as Norman Osborn. Steven Weber from Wings, by the way. Greg Sipes from Ben 10 as Iron Fist. Let's see. Let's move on. Matt Lanter is Matt Lanter's in there. Stan Lee will be in there as well. Miles Morales will be joining the cast. And let's see what other guys we have here. Venom, Iron Spider is going to be in there. So yes, a lot of the people you know and love are going to be in there. Also in the Avengers, Adrian Pastar from Heroes will return as Iron Man. Fred Tatasciore will be Hulk. Roger Craig Smith will be back as Captain America, and so the rest of the cast as well. So yeah, it's going to be great. So be sure to look out for those shows, and I watch them regularly. They're really, really good shows. Great fun for the whole family.
Oh yeah.
Did you know that legend Sir Elton John will be performing on the Wonderful World of Disneyland 60th anniversary TV show on ABC February 21st? Eric, did you hear about this?
I did hear about that. I did not hear what songs he intends to play, but I can guess one of them in particular, or two of them in particular, will be among the...
Yes, that. Are you okay?
You completely froze, so I have no idea what you were saying. So,
okay. I didn't say anything. I was waiting for you, actually.
Oh, okay.
I was like, what? What happened?
It's like, what 2 movies did Elton John do for Disney? Oh, gee, maybe have something to do with feeling love tonight, or maybe some kind of something of life, the rectangle of life. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yes, Sir Elton John will debut the title track from his upcoming release, "Wonderful Crazy Night." So that sounds almost Disney-like.
Can you feel the love on this crazy, wonderful night?
Exactly right. Fans at home can participate in the evening's interactive light show via sync capabilities in the Disney Applause app. A virtual reality experience from key park destinations will be available in Jaunt VR app and on abc.com. So be on the lookout for that. Crazy Wonderful Night will be released here on the 5th, just a couple days away. It'll be John's 32nd studio album. And of course, you can catch the special Disneyland 60 airing Sunday, February 21st at 8 p.m. Eastern on the ABC television network. And I'm a big fan of Elton John. I think growing up, one of Goodbye Yellow Brick Road was a great album. And that kind of got me set into the world of classic rock at an early age. That plus Van Halen, those are some of the things my mom turned me on to when I was much younger. How about yourself, Eric? Were you
my
big
mom
Elton
had
John fan?
Goodbye Yellow Brick Road on vinyl.
Yeah, same here. Yeah.
Yeah, and she also had like his greatest hits at the time. So so I'd listened to him back in the days when he went on the Muppet Show, and I remember the story about that being real interesting, where he was trying to shed himself of that image where he dresses up real gaudy with the feathers and the sequins and all that, and the Muppet Show people were all like excited, like, we're getting Elton John, man, we get to have fun with all those costumes with the feathers and the sequins, and he really didn't want to do that. So,
but what did he do?
They start off the show with feathers and sequins, and everybody else was getting more and more and more outrageous with their, yep, that's it.
Look at that.
For those of you who are listening to the podcast version of this, Al John is holding up his phone with a YouTube video of the opening sketch that they did with he's doing Crocodile Rock, and he's got the feathers, he's got the sequins, he's got the big old honking glasses, and you could tell this really wasn't his idea.
No, but it made for classic.
It did.
Classic episode of the Muppets.
And that was the most outrageous thing he wore throughout the whole show.
Yeah. Well, it made sense. But I'm a big fan of Elton John, and definitely looking forward to checking out not only his studio album coming out February 5th, but also, of course, the Disneyland 60th. I mean, wow, 60 years of Disneyland. 60.
You know what? That reminds me that when this year marks the 10th anniversary of when I was on Jeopardy. So,
oh my gosh,
yeah. So when we went out there, that was our one and only trip to Disneyland, and it was part of the 50th. So, yeah, I feel really old now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did we ever play the Jeopardy clip?
Nope.
Is it on the internet?
I do not know.
I'm looking and I don't see it, but we need to find it, and we need to put it on here.
No, we don't.
Why not? You won, for heaven's sake, that one day.
I won the first day. Yes, I did.
You won the first day. That's quite a, people don't realize this, but yes, Disney Hope. I want to see it as well. We need our crack staff Disney Hope, in other words, to find this clip for us on YouTube, because it's got to be there somewhere.
There is actually, and this is part of the story that I like to tell. When I went on there on the first day, we go to the first commercial break, and as you know, we go into the break, and I just like bow my head and I said, Lord, you know how long I've been trying to get on this show, which really the better part of 20 years trying to get on the show. Is either start off like, trying to do with the team tournament, through the college tournament, and then for the regular contestant search. So I said, Lord, I don't want to ask for much. Just give me one day so I can go to my grave being able to say that I am a former Jeopardy champion.
Yes.
We get to Double Jeopardy, and Alex is there in front of the big screen wall, and they start revealing the categories. The very first category revealed, and I am not making this up, Disney film voices.
Love it.
And I'm just so glad that you could not see you could not see my face on screen, because there was a really big grin going across my face at that point. And if it hadn't have been for one person beating me to a Maleficent answer on the $2,000 clue, I'd have run the whole freaking category.
Yeah. I need someone out there who is a listener or viewer of WDW After Dark to find that clip and definitely get out there and post that, because I want to see it. I want to see it. So that's all I'm saying. We need to see it. Moving on. I don't have anything that cool. I mean, I've had different run-ins with celebrities and such, but
dude, you schmooze on a regular basis. Don't give me that. You were talking Disney. You were talking collectible action figures with Joss freaking Whedon.
I did. Yeah, I did. Nicole Coffin in the chat room says, I went for the 50th anniversary and got the golden ears to prove it. Ooh. And that's pretty awesome. Whoa. What did we find here? Oh, we found something. Okay.
I am going to point out that I can't see what's going on in the chat room. For some reason, my screen is not pulling this up. So,
okay. So, we found something in the chat room. Nicole has found a link to, I believe, a show. Okay. It's just the stats. Okay.
Oh, stats.
So I thought it was a show player. I was hoping to click that link, and show everybody. Nicole can't find the video, but there are the stats. So let's click the chat and I'll talk about it. Hey, Birmingham, this is Eric Allen from Gardendale. Watch me on Jeopardy, because the video game merchandiser is going to try to get
going for the high score.
Going for the high score. Eric Allen on the Jeopardy archive, season 22, and you were a one-time champion with a total of $15,201. Correct.
For the first day, yes.
For the first day. And Jeopardy message board username, blah, blah, blah. Eric appeared in 2 archived games. 5045 aired 2006 and 5044. So there you go. And there your combatants listed as well. So.
And because of those 2 shows, I have my own page on the Internet Movie Database, IMDb.
There you go. Eric Allen. He's on IMDb.
I am on IMDb. Starring as myself.
Oh, that's great. I love it. So we have to find the video, folks. So put your super sleuth hats on, people, in the chat, and let's find Eric Allen's video so we can play it.
Get your friends Tigger and Pooh to help out.
This show, by the way, used to have all types and feature all types of video back in the day. We were much more, believe it or not, I think we've regressed. The show does look better. Blab is a great format, but I tell you, we were at the highest highs of digital technology back when this show first debuted. What, 4 years ago?
4 or 5 years ago.
5 years ago. Shoot. Anyway, we used to play all kinds of video. We're like Attack of the Show for Disney.
Yes,
fans.
we were.
It was pretty awesome.
Where
Moving
have
on.
we gone wrong?
I know. The show, man. The
All
show.
Right. We've gone wrong because we've digressed for too long.
Okay. There's a couple other things I was going to touch on. Mickey and Minnie's new date ideas for love and Valentine's Day at the resort level. We've got Star Wars Tsum Tsums coming to the Disney store. New Lion Guard adventure Walt Disney World, which I did see some of that stuff. We're gonna take a pause for all that. We're not gonna get into all that now. We're gonna do that next week.
Nah.
But I will say this before we move into a little bit of a trip report. Sorcerer Radio this week celebrating 15 years of being on air. What a landmark anniversary for Sorcerer Radio. If you don't know Sorcerer Radio, if you're just now watching and catching up with WDW After Dark and you listen to our podcast and you watch our webcast, Sorcerer Radio is the way that Eric, Allen, and myself and my wife and Jeff, we all got together. And we were all DJs on Sorcerer Radio, still are DJs on Sorcerer Radio at srsounds.com. And Sorcerer Radio is the longest running fan-run Disney streaming radio station on the internet. And they're totally like a real radio station, and we totally do shows for them, and it's so much fun to be a DJ on that internet radio station. And I can't believe it's been 15 years, absolutely 15 years. So another big milestone. And for those of you that want to listen to Disney music in all types of forms, from the theme parks most especially, as well as the films and such, you can always check out Sorcerer Radio at srsounds.com. Free apps to download as well. Sorcerer Radio and the rest of the staff there are very supportive of our efforts at WDW After Dark. We are a different type of webcast and podcast, but Sorcerer Radio and everything there that we do is all family friendly. And it's definitely something that...
no S-bombs or F-bombs.
No questionable language.
Or waving of naughty bits. Yeah,
no,
that sort of thing. No.
We don't do that on this show very much either. Very much.
No.
But congratulations to Sorcerer Radio and the rest of the Sorcerer Radio staff, past and present, for making us what we are today. And I can tell you that when I joined Sorcerer Radio about, oh gosh, how many years has it been? I don't even know, Eric.
I don't know. It's been longer than me. Because you were the one that brought me on board.
That's right. It's been a labor of love. It's a passion to broadcast to the hundreds of thousands of Disney fans we do every single day. So
it has to be, because we're not getting any scratch off of it.
No, you're exactly right. So once again, download all that free stuff, the app, and listen or stream it online at srsounds.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently holding for further traffic clearance.
Check out Kristen's new website, magicaljourneysvacations.com, for all your vacation needs. Disney, Universal, cruise lines, and more.
Thank you for traveling with us.
magicaljourneysvacations.com. Have her book your magical vacation today. So, moving on, trip report time. This past week, I spent at the Walt Disney World Resort. You heard at the top of the show a little bit of my adventures there at the Disneyland Resort. Didn't go very, very far. Just stayed at Trader Sam's. Had a good time with my workmates there at that pub, at the Tiki Pub there. And now, here at Walt Disney World, we had just enough time, Eric, to take one day and explore and have one day at every park.
One day.
And I will say, let's start with Hollywood Studios. Now, there's been a lot of discussion. Yes, you see, Nicole, I wish I would have run into you guys on Saturday. Yes, we do too. I don't know why our paths didn't cross. It was kind of weird.
It's a good thing that Disney World isn't large or anything,
I'll say this. Usually around this time, the parks are very low attendance. There's not too many people there at the parks. It's very much a walk-on situation in terms of attractions. It feels good. You know, you could definitely wear shorts and a t-shirt maybe through the evening. You could wear yourself a sweater or a hoodie like I did. But I have to say the parks were packed, Eric. And at Hollywood Studios, there was still a very long wait for Toy Story Mania. Still. And
dude, there could be 3 people in the rest of the freaking park, and that thing will still have a 120-minute wait.
Mm-hmm. There was a lot of discussion over the past few weeks on WDW After Dark about if Hollywood Studios is still a single-day park. You know, is it a half-day park? I have to tell you, Eric.
I think we've had that conversation as well here on the show.
Yeah, we have, and a lot of people are like, "Is it a half-day park?" And I'm like, "No." I got there. You know, we got there around 9:00, and we didn't get out of there till late, and we didn't even do Beauty and the Beast and the other shows, you know, that were there. You can still spend an entire day there, and you have to stay because now they have the John Williams Star Wars fireworks show that's out there. Well, and there were a lot of people there for sure.
Really, if you get right down to it, no Disney park is a half-day park. Every Disney park can be a full-day park depending on how you do it. Now, if all you're in it for is, I ride the big thrill ride, boom, boom, boom. Okay, I'm done. There is a lot more to it than riding the rides. I mean, there are the shows, there are the details. That is what I love about Disney World and Disneyland, and basically any Disney park. It's the attention to detail, the lengths at which they go to in order to immerse you into the setting.
Yes.
Now, if you go and you take your time to absorb it all, I don't care what park you're in, you could spend all single day. Now, granted, you have to have a pretty long attention span to do that. So some people, that's not for everybody. I'm just saying that it is possible.
Mm-hmm. And you are correct. The bottom line is that even with the Fast Pass Plus, which I still have my, reservations about that whole system in and of itself. We can talk about that later. But I will say that we spent a lot of time there at the park, and even though it was raining, we still had a lot of stuff and a lot of ground to cover. Did we ride the Tower of Terror? Oh, yes, we did. Did we ride Aerosmith? Of course we did. Of course we did. In fact, I have video that was made, of course, being that we have our magic bands, we're able to get some pretty cool video of us at those attractions, which was awesome. So here is a little bit of a video clip. I believe this is us, Kristen and I, at the Tower of Terror. So we'll...
A beacon for the show business elite.
Here's a little video.
Until 5 people step through the door of an elevator into a nightmare.
Who's that guy?
Now that door has opened once
I don't know. He's not the guy from Monsters Inc. Laugh For. We're going to treat everybody to churros, is he?
Who's that guy wearing the Star Wars shirt? That's me. Look at that. And there we go. So that's us at the Hollywood Tower. And we were able to download that using our Magic Band. Oh, and there's another video of us at the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train that I'll play later. But there was so much to do still. Let's talk about Star Wars Launch Bay. So I was able to attend and check out Star Wars Launch Bay. Here's just some of the footage of Launch Bay here. You can check out Star Wars Launch Bay. It is a decent stopgap for Disney in lieu of actually having a Star Wars land there for the time being. I mean,
Yeah, and let's be honest. That's exactly what this is.
Right. So you'll see the Jawas, a lot of character interaction there. Kylo Ren is now there, Chewbacca, Darth Vader, Stormtroopers, Boba Fett. You know, you're going to run into characters there on occasion. And this place is exactly the same place where the Art of Animation was. They have a whole section there of people playing Star Wars video games from Infinity to Battlefront. They have different photo opportunities there. They've got a fake chess table. They've got the whole the holographic chess table. They've got a little mock-up of the cantina there. The Biff band doesn't come out, so no modal nodes. That's a shame. But they do also have this updated version of the Jedi Training Academy, which is kind of neat. So now it's very interactive, as you can imagine. Darth Vader comes out. The Padawan learner is learning from her master, using the ways of the Force, teaching the kids how to wield the lightsaber. So the choreography fight is the same. But of course, you have to get there early to get the kids signed up for it. Mm-hmm. The Seventh Sister from Disney XD Star Wars Rebels series comes out. Darth Maul might come out. So there are little variances in this experience, which are super cool for the entire family. And you can see here, they still have the Darth Vader coming out, challenging, trying to take the Padawans and say, join me. Join the dark side and we can rule the universe together. And then, of course, the Padawans go nuts and crazy over the lightsaber training. So, overall, like I said, it is pretty cool to see some of those models on display. You know, you see the blockade runner, the Tantive 4 is there. You see the Stormtrooper helmets and the evolution of Stormtrooper helmets. You get to see some mock-ups of the lightsabers that the heroes used in the film. Rey's speeder bike is there. So it's cool. It has its thing. But like I said, it's not something that'll totally wow people. No. But it is an opportunity to see Star Wars characters and interact with them and get your picture taken. So the photo opportunities are wonderful there. But once again, there's so much to be had. Oh, and I also wrote Star Tours. So we wrote Star Tours, and they did have a new scene. John Boyega popped up on the screen as Finn. We are there on the planet of Jakku, riding through, doing what you would think we would be doing on the planet of Jakku, and then the scene in the middle,
sunbathing. Got it.
Sunbathing on Jakku, and then we also were able to get BB-8 to ask us to become part of the Resistance, which was kind of nice. So those were the new scenes on Star Tours I was able to take part in. And I was only able to write it once, but once I think was enough.
You got a new sequence in it, so mm-hmm. I think that was good.
The Star Wars Star Traders was just insane. It was absolutely insane. It was so full of people. I dare say we take a question.
Question?
WDW After Dark, and how's it going, Eric Allen? How's it going this afternoon, tonight?
Hey guys, what's up?
All right, so I just have a quick question for you guys.
Yeah.
What do you guys do, and what do you guys do to like wake up every morning for motivation? How do you get out of your bed every morning and just do what you do? You know, make that paper that Skriller. How do you do it?
Copious amounts of caffeine, dude.
That's right.
You drink a lot of caffeine.
Oh yeah.
What do you guys do?
I work in sales and marketing,
and I work in higher education.
I'm a car salesman.
Oh, there you go, man. There you go.
Okay.
Big Disney fan. Are you a big Disney Star Wars fan, my friend? Cedar Rapids, no. Michigan?
No, it's Iowa.
Oh, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Yes, I've been through there. Very good.
You have?
I have.
Very interesting.
I have been through Iowa. Yes, several times.
Coop, call in. Coop, call in with me, buddy. Hey, yo, would you accept my buddy Coop Nog's call? We're just trying to bounce.
We'll say what's up. We'll say what's up. We don't do this very often, but we'll say what's up.
Oh, okay.
Might as well. We'll see where this goes.
Disney fan.
Coop Frog,
Hey,
go ahead. Let him know what you're feeling.
Hey, buddy.
How you guys
dude.
doing?
Hey, man. What's up?
Oh, just trying to get my blab on.
You getting your blab on? So what do you think? You guys visit the Disney parks? Are you a big fan of Marvel, Star Wars, all that geekery?
My parents didn't love me. They've never taken me to a Disney any.
Oh,
And
I played paintball at Disney World.
nice.
I played paintball at Disney World. I got to shoot this thing right here.
Nice.
would you recommend Disneyland or Disney World?
That's a good question.
If one,
Whichever you're closer to.
Yes.
that'd be pretty far away.
I think every Disney fan needs to hit Disneyland at one point in their lives.
Where are you from? Where are you guys from?
Far away.
Oh,
I'm from Alabama, actually.
Alabama.
Nashville,
about you?
Tennessee.
Nashville. Oh, from
Yep.
the southern.
Yep.
So, what do you guys think about black people? Are you guys racist, or do you guys dropped that during the Civil War?
We are taking those folks out. See you later.
Yes, we
are not
are.
racist. We are not racist.
No, we're not. Ladies and gentlemen, let us just point out to these two fine young gentlemen as examples of what not to do when you get a camera that enables you to talk on the internet.
That's wonderful. Hey, all right. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for that. Hey, you know what? Hey, see you later, buddy. Out of here. All right. Hey, Eric, let's put the band hammer on these guys.
All right. Let's see what we do here. Hit it. Hit them.
Hit them. Yeah, or whatever. That's fine.
Mm.
I love it. It had to happen at some point.
Yeah, it had to happen.
You get the look on your face was great because I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, we knew. We knew. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to let them in just to show what not to do.
Hey, well, it's cool. I have no problem with that. You see, the rest of the Disney fans love it. It's fine.
Yeah, there you go.
And that's fine too. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's put the band hammer on those guys.
Yeah.
I did. I gave you the band hammer. Yeah. All right. Good. Oh, thanks, Nicole. Appreciate that. Do we look like we're racist? Hell no. I'm an Asian Filipino man here.
Yeah.
This is like
obvious
like
troll is obvious. We'll just say it that way.
ebony and ivory over here. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. Having said that, good. I'm glad.
Okay.
I'm glad we did that. So, where were we? So yes, the launch bay. Good times
Launch
there,
bay.
and there were just tons of people there, man. I mean, tons of people there at the park. Moving forward from Hollywood Studios, you go into Epcot once again. Tons of people there, even in the rain. We had lunch at Beer Garden. It was amazing, as you could expect. Always making friends there with a couple who was from the military. Of course, they did great. We had a great time talking about their service and, my stint doing USO tours, which was great. And just having fun there with the band. The band is as good as they ever were, man, over there at Beer Garden. They have a brand new display over there at the Japanese pavilion. Eric, have you seen it? It's
No, I hadn't. No.
It is about the world of cute Japanese culture that had, I guess, elements from Pokemon to Domo and the cute culture in Japan, and how it translates even to Gundam and all the little chibi things that they have there, popcorn buckets from Disney parks, and
I'm
how
trying
that
to see
cute
how
culture-
that applies to Gundam, because I remember Gundam. Gundam was not exactly cute.
They did actually some cute Gundam style figures that were I guess, kind of Chiba inspired.
Okay,
very
yeah,
short.
the chibi version, the super deformed. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a very good exhibit, as you would expect. They have great art and collectibles there on display in the Japan Pavilion, and we were able to check out the new band performing over in Canada, and that was not bad. Not bad at all.
I hope you recorded. I hope you didn't blink.
They gone already?
That's my information. Yes.
Holy
if they ain't, it ain't going to be long.
Oh my! I'm hoping Mike was going to join us. He messaged me saying that he might join in, but if Mike is out there, feel free to chime in. I'd like to know more about it. But we met them, and they were very nice. They were nice, nice folks. I mean, they're from Quebec, so they weren't bad at all. It was very cool. But once again, we were able to ride all the rides there. Spaceship Earth, same old. We did do the Glidden color station that they have over at Interventions, which was nice. Yeah. It was done very well. But overall, nothing's changed there.
Which I'm sure is going to make some people happy that nothing has changed.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. But that entertainment section has, like I said, was great. Of course, Arendelle is still being built over there in the Norway Pavilion.
Don't remind me.
Sorry about that. Let it go, Eric.
Over in the former Norway Pavilion?
Yes. Let's see here. Animal Kingdom. So we're here at Animal Kingdom. The support system and walls have already gone up. You can see that Avatar, the world of Avatar, is going up. Pandora is going up, and it looks immense, absolutely huge. And you can see the structure there. You can see all the different elevations that they're doing there. You can see that their version of the World of Color is being built out. The amphitheater seating is already being built out. Nicole, I'm sure you know about that in the chat room. You've seen it. It's going on very quick, Eric. The building, at least to my in my view, it's been going very quickly, and it would surprise a lot of our viewers when they go see it themselves this summer, should they go to that park. But it looks like construction is going very well over there for Avatar.
Good deal.
Yeah. Having said that, let's see. Nicole saying, did you see the clear hamster type balls on the water? I did not see the hamster balls on the water. I did not, but I'm sure they're getting ready to do a bunch of stuff there in the water. I will say that I was just very impressed with the way the construction had been coming along. So, having said that, Magic Kingdom, once again, tons of people there at the park. Disney has done what we have said they were trying to do for the past few years and bring themselves out of a slow season. At this point in the game, there is no space to walk around. The weekend, Saturday, Nicole was there. I was there. Kristen was there. Nicole saying it looks like something performers would walk inside around in on the river. Okay.
I can see that.
Yeah. But in terms of the Magic Kingdom, it was just wall-to-wall people. Wall-to-wall people. All your attractions there were definitely filled up. Kristen and I didn't get our fast pass for the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train until 7:00 that night, so we finally were able to ride it late. But there were just wall-to-wall people there. It still looked good, The attractions still are holding up well. Overall, everything was fine. Monorail was holding up well. Nothing was broken down. Overall, I could go on and on about, the attractions that people know and love. But the bottom line is that it was packed, Eric. There were so many people there. And I believe Disney has found a way. They've made it out so that there is no more slow season at the park.
Which is really what they want. So
that's what they want. And then when you look at the upcoming schedule of events, you're looking at the Flower and Garden Festival lasting 90 days. 90 days. I mean, is it 90 days? It's got to be.
It is 90 days. It is 90 days. It is 1 month from today when it's supposed to start.
Mm-hmm.
Now, have they got the information up on their website yet? No. Or at least they hadn't yesterday.
Right.
It's like, hey, Iger, you need to get the intern working. Just saying.
Yeah. It's definitely one of those situations where I think that this time of the year is still going to be, quote unquote, the slowest time as opposed to peak season. We're talking during summer break or even spring break at this point. Christmas holiday is still going to have a lot of people visiting, but expect long lines.
Slow is going to be a relative term.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Disney Hope in the chat says, someday I want to go to the Flower and Garden Festival. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of
like food and wine, only not as edible.
Right. And they are definitely making moves to make it Food and Wine Festival light in the spring. So any questions from the chat room? Anything at all? Questions? I would
Any
open
questions that don't involve paintball at Disney World?
I would open up the floor, but then I'd be willing to. How was Morimoto? Okay,
yes.
I'm glad you bring that up.
How was Morimoto?
I'm glad you brought that up. So, our Disney pals there from Disney by the Numbers and Disney Parks podcast, John and Tony were there. Our cast member friends were there too. We had Ryan, who contributes to After Dark quite frequently, and his wife Jess were there, and we also had, of course, Kristen and myself. So we were all there having dinner at Morimoto's. This is the second time or third time I've been to Morimoto's, and it was excellent. It was so good. Eating at the Iron Chef restaurant was and is a great experience. And if you ever get a chance to go, you should. And if you ever get a chance to eat a certain dish or dishes there, I will say that you should get the pork ribs because they are to die for. Upon my recommendation, Ryan Hurley had them, and he said that it was awesome. And I would have to agree. That is probably one of my favorite dishes there. Absolutely.
Okay.
I am looking right now at some of the photos I was tagged in, and hopefully I'll be able to bring that up. Let's see. Here is a photo of the crew there at Morimoto's. There, kind of see that.
There you go. Okay.
There's Tony.
Okay. Let's see.
And John and his wife, and Tony and his mom.
Got it.
We had Ryan and Jess, me and Kristen there on the second floor of Morimoto's. That was pretty neat. And I'm going to look here at this. But what did I have? So this time I didn't have the spare ribs. I left that to Ryan and Jess. Here we go. So here's some spicy tuna sushi. That was yummy, of course.
Okay, of course.
Didn't have that. We had the steamed buns, two different types of steamed buns there. We had the pork, and there was also a type of Mongolian beef, which was yummy. It looked very similar to what
taco kebabs.
Looks like a taco kebab, yeah. But it's a rice steamed bun. We had that. Let's see. So those are just some of the items we had. Kristen, I think, had a rice curry and vegetable chicken dish, which was really nice. So Morimoto's, great. The service was a little sketchy because there were a lot of us and we had to split up our checks. Even though we told them at the very beginning, I think they were kind of ill prepared for it. We may have had a new server that may have a lot to do with it. But overall, the value, money, the price of the dishes, how much food you got, the quality, the preparation was all top notch, and the desserts are amazing. Very, very good indeed. So I will say that. I purposely tried to avoid talking about food because I know Kristen will want to give you a full detail because she is a dining at Disney woman. So we also ate and drank at Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar over there at Disney Springs, which is, as you might know, some of you, Jock Lindsay's is a bar themed to Indiana Jones. And it's really cool. So Jock Lindsay being Indiana Jones is there's a little bit of our pineapple beer that we had there.
There you go.
And that place is always good. The selection of drinks, wonderful. The type of appetizers that they have, the pub food, whether it's the sausages or the pretzels, the different types of food that you can get there, all very big portions for what you get. I would say dollar per dollar, some of the best plates around, better than Spice Road Table over at Spice Road Table in Epcot, better than what you would get at the Hollywood Brown Derby outdoor bistro area in terms of price. So drinks very much on par. Awesome food, definitely A+ in terms of taste and value and all that. So those two are definitely great. Disney Springs is coming along perfect. So if you guys and gals happen to make it out to Disney Springs and check out the different places there, Gelateria, the chocolate place, that's also an amazing place to sample some great chocolate and stuff. And I can't tell you that I was actually looking forward more going to downtown Disney, believe it or not, than actually going to the Magic Kingdom itself. So I know Eric is looking at me weird. Very strange.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yes, it's true. There are just so many places, cool places that are new to me there at Disney Springs, and I'm always looking for the new adventures. Nicole says there the ganachery was very good, and Disney Hope is saying my bucket list is off the page. Yes.
The bucket list is too big to fit in an actual bucket. It has to become a tub list.
It's a tub list. Okay, I see it. But overall, like I said, Kristen will give you the lowdown on that. She also was able to attend a very special press preview night for Plancha, or preview morning over there at Plancha at the Four Seasons Resort regarding their new breakfast buffet that they have over there experience. So I'm sure she's going to report on that. In the meantime, I think that pretty much wraps up our show. A little bit short of a show this week. We do appreciate it. Like I said, Jeff is out. Eric is on some strong medication right now. Kristen's out, but we do appreciate you tuning in. And we're going to have this podcast up on iTunes as well as YouTube here momentarily. Eric, any closing words?
Don't be like those guys. Be nice to each other.
This
Party
is what
on.
happens. We open up the doors to people. Some people walk in and it's all good time. Some people walk in and it's like, boy, don't let the door hit you on your way out.
No. Everybody brings joy. Some by coming in, others by leaving.
On that note, Mr. Eric Allen, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Uncle Servo for General Weisenheimery and at Sorcom Review for more Disney-specific Weisenheimery. You can also check out the Sorcom Reviews page on Facebook at facebook.com/Sorcom Review. And also hit me up in the Sorcerer Radio Disney Fun Zone, which is an online gathering place where young and old alike can share their love of Disney in a family-friendly atmosphere. You can also find me on Sorcerer Radio Tuesday mornings at 8 a.m. Eastern for the Sorcom Review, and at 8 p.m. Eastern on Sorcerer Radio on Saturdays with Mighty Marvel Geeks.
Very nice. Thank you, sir. You can find me at Jedi Musketeer on Facebook and Twitter and JediMusketeer.com. We recently did a T-Blocks opening, unboxing, if you will, of our monthly T-shirt. Of course, Star Wars is the theme that I went with. You can definitely check that out. And you can check out a lot more of my video blogs and movie clips there at JediMusketeer.com, as well as the articles regarding all things Disney, Marvel, and Star Wars. You can also follow Kristen at Dining at Disney She's got her brand new podcast out as well. Our fellow talking head, Jeff Davis, at DW_60. All of us you can find on Sorcerer Radio at srsounds.com, hosting various shows throughout the morning and weekday. We encourage everyone to follow us and check out our show, WDW After Dark, at www.afterdark.com, on iTunes and on Stitcher and TuneIn, and we'll have it all on our show notes on our YouTube channel, so be sure to check out all of our social media links there. In the meantime, everybody, thank you so much for tuning into the show. Like I said, truncated show this week. In the meantime, have a great week, everybody. Don't forget, it's better after dark, and we will catch you next time. Take care.
Is here.
Next stage, next grade, next wave.
The new Sorcerer Radio app, version 4.0.
Take your favorite Disney park music and SR shows with you everywhere you go.
The new Sorcerer Radio app, version 4.0.
There's a lot of satisfaction in developing ideas into realities.
We went back to the drawing board with an all-new design and features that you've been asking for.
To infinity and beyond!
All new design, daily schedule page, Sorcerer Radio Disney News page, keep on screen, sleep timer, screen lock display, Bluetooth display, visual buffer, iOS 8 compatible, iPad compatible, optimized for the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus, coming soon to Android. And the best part, it's free.
Download.
The new Sorcerer Radio app, version 4.0.
Download it for free.
Thank you for traveling with us.
All Disney music all day long. Sorcerer Radio, srsounds.com.
Crisis for the geek kind. Top geek officials admit they underestimated the hipsters' defense capability. Join the geek revolution and save the galaxy. Geeks from all over the globe are joining up to fight for the future. They're doing their part. Are you? Want to know more? Join We Be Geeks and the Geek Revolution and save the world. Service guarantees citizenship. Listen to We Be Geeks podcast on iTunes and Stitcher or online at WeBeGeeks.net. We Be Geeks, your voice for the Geek Revolution. Want to know more?